So you, being the expert veteran of dozens of crime scenes, decided to pick up the murder weapon to what? Ensure that we had your prints?
Maybe you missed the part where I said she was shot dead. When I heard the noises coming from the next room, I thought whoever killed her was coming back. So I picked up the gun to defend myself. It seemed like a very good idea at the time. That's when you, Esposito, and Annie Oakley come bursting through the door.
Annie Oakley?
I kinda almost shot Castle. What? He had a gun.
To whom it may concern, I feel that my murder is imminent. And although I have no idea yet where or when this event will occur, I have had a vision of my death. In the vision, I could not breathe. I saw a man dressed in black, the number 7518, and I could hear a furious pounding from what seemed to be far away. I'm sorry, I cannot be more specific.
The psychic predicted her own murder! Why would a calculator cause feedback?
It's not a calculator. It's a bug.
A wireless RF transmitter, to be precise. Not to be confused with the more advanced infrared signal burst device.
Book research?
Nanny cam. So, Beckett, how do you know when you're in love?
All the songs make sense. What do we got?
Mourners found a body in the casket.
And that's unusual how?
Well, the family was bidding a fond farewell to Mr. Mank here and discovered that he wasn't going to the grave alone.
Is it just me, or is Mr. Mank smiling? There's been no developments? Usually you call me with news. You called to seek my counsel.
I wouldn't say it exactly like that.
No. You were hoping I had some wild theory, some sort of penetrating insight that would lead us to a breakthrough.
Well, do you?
No, I got nothing.
Do you have any brochures? I'm looking for a place. Mine blew up.
When Alexis was 4, we went Christmas shopping at some mall in White Plains. I was trying on some charcoal fedora. I turn around, she is gone. Vanished. I looked everywhere. So did mall security, so did the police. We searched for an hour. To be a novelist to think of all the worst case scenarios.
Where'd you find her?
Behind a rack of winter coats. She got bored. She crawled underneath there and went to sleep. To this day, I still dream about that. Where do you come down on deficit spending during an economic downturn?
Thank you. I take the theory that's held by most economists, that deficit spending is acceptable as long as it focuses on public investments like infrastructure, defense, education, research.
Wow. Where did that answer come from?
Semester of economic theory at NYU. Where did that question come from?
Trying out conversation starters.
Well, we started a conversation, so I guess it worked. Kind of.
Come over here, check out the Wall of Fame. Who is that handsome devil just 2 over from Hemingway, directly above the infamous booth where In a Hail of Bullets was born?
Oh my goodness, Castle. You were so cute back then.
Back then?
To tell you all, I'm sorry about before. I made a scene.
Jenny, it's okay.
No. You're the best thing that's ever happened to me, Kevin. And I want you to know that I trust you and I love you. I'm sorry.
No, No, I'm the one who's sorry. Because I lied to you. But I'm gonna set the record straight right now because you deserve the truth. So wait here just 1 second.
What is he doing?
Shh. I didn't play darts with Javier last night. I went to go see your parents because I had a question for them. Jennifer, Scout, Duffy O'Malley, will you make me the happiest guy in the world and marry me?
Oh my God. Yes.
That was big.
Oh, and intimate.
Zalman did it. Must have lifted something from Jerome's pocket with a receipt from his weekend of sin.
Like this?
You had your hand in my pocket and I didn't even feel it? Do it again.
Hey, Castle.
Hey. Where's Josh?
Oh, he's in Africa. He's saving the world.
I brought you some... I just thought after everything that you might want to... Here.
Thank you. It's really sweet. You want to come in?
Sure. Wow. Nice. You know, I was thinking on the way over here, all the best cops, Dirty Harry, Cobra, a guy from Police Academy makes the helicopter noises, they all have one thing in common.
Plucky sidekick.
That, and they do their very best work after they've been booted off a case.
Is that what you came all the way over here to tell me?
Montgomery booted us off the Raglan murder, but he didn't say anything about your mother's case, did he? Here's my plan. I sneak back into the station wearing a hat. Montgomery always takes a coffee break 15 minutes after the hour. I get your mother's file wearing soft shoes. The south entrance says... What?
Come on, Cass, I gotta show you something.
You know, I sometimes forget that you live with us every day. Josh know about this?
No.
When did you start?
For the summer, when you're in the Hamptons.
And how far have you gotten?
Well, aside from my mom, there was also Diane Kavanaugh, Jennifer Stewart. They volunteered for her from time to time for the Justice Initiative. And then the fourth victim was Scott Murray. He was a document clerk at the courthouse. You know, Castle, up until today, I'd always run this on the theory that they got killed because of a legal case that they were working on. My mom requested a court file just before she was murdered. And that file went missing.
Well, your mom must have had personal papers, appointment book, something that could tell you what she was working on before she died.
Oh, I went through all of that 9 years ago. There's nothing.
Yeah, but a lot's happened since then. Maybe you missed something.
What the hell, yo? That was slamming.
3 armed cops and a writer makes 4. You're under arrest, so get on the floor.
Show me a hero and I'll write you a tragedy. F. Scott Fitzgerald said that.
It must have been Ernest Hemingway who said, man, I sure could use a drink right about now.
Lead the way. I'm buying.
It's Valentine's Day. Shouldn't you be in a nice candlelit restaurant, wearing a new dress, ordering servitude?
I've got a couple of hours. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Liar.
Just so I'm clear, are you taking over?
This is your case. I'm just here to lend support however I can.
Okay. I see you just sent over the immigration papers for Amir Al-Habi. He got a degree in electrical engineering from a school in Damascus.
What was he working on in Syria?
I got that one. I just spoke with the State Department. They debriefed Amir when he first landed here. They say he was working on a weapons program for the Syrians.
Nuclear weapons?
Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm taking over.
How'd you find us?
No, Alexis called. Said you didn't come home.
Alexis, she's supposed to be out of town.
Guess she came back. We figured you were with Beckett until Josh called.
We thought he must be out there doing something incredibly stupid against orders. So we sent patrol units everywhere we figured would be moronic enough to go. Found Beckett's car, searched the area till we found the light from the storage container.
Well, I'm glad my stupidity is predictable. You pulled us out of there? Thanks.
Victim's name is Sarah Cutler. Looks like she was killed last night and stuffed into a closet on set.
Was she a part of the production?
Yeah.
Let me guess, the diva actress that everyone hated.
Actually, Castle, she was a writer.
A writer? Why would anyone want to kill a writer?
Oh, so many reasons.
2 days ago, a bunch of us went to Keena's of Brooklyn. It's a boutique. And my friends thought it'd be cool if we all took a couple of things.
You were shoplifting?
I couldn't, but my friends did, and they said I was chicken.
So you went back to finish the job to impress your friends?
No, I went back to pay for what they stole. I couldn't just let someone get cheated like that. Took money out of my savings and went back to the store. When I got there, I put cash on the counter with a note and ran out as fast as I could.
I don't know whether to be angry or proud. What friends were you with?
Doesn't matter.
Of course it matters.
Who
How
I
would
was
you
with is off the table. I'm not gonna narc on them.
Again, angry and proud. One question, though. If you didn't take anything, why did you feel responsible?
Because they're my friends. Because somebody had to. It was the right thing to do.
Don't you think they should be the ones
Dad.
paying? Why are you even friends with these girls in the first place?
It's not that simple.
No, you're right. Never is it?
You okay?
Yeah, no, yeah. I think I met her. I went to a book signing of his, the one he did on the Sarajevo snipers. She was coloring next to him while he was signing books.
He must have been a good writer for you to stand in line.
Yeah, he was.
Come on, let's go get Cece.
It's so not okay. After everything I've done for him, he goes and tries to steal my muse.
Muse thievery. What's the punishment for that? 5 to 10 in mythology jail?
Wow. Somebody's up early?
Hey,
Did you pack a murder board?
concierge. Called down, and then 10 minutes later, voila.
Oh, Maurice is amazing, isn't he? I bet if I ordered the Ark of the Covenant, he'd come through.
Wouldn't you be afraid to open it?
No, it only melts Nazis.
Remind me to get you a subscription to a girly magazine for Christmas.
Oh, that is so thoughtful. But I'm not looking at the naked girl.
What are you looking at?
Everything but the naked girl. We were so focused on Amber, we almost missed the entire picture. What if Amber and Jeremy were killed not because of who was in this photo, but because of where the photo was taken? Anything look familiar?
Sure does.
You can thank me later.
What?
Continue mission? If Lockwood isn't going after the third cop, then who's the mission?
I put a protective detail on her, plain clothes. These guys are good.
Good enough to stop Lockwood? Look, she's not gonna stop. And the next time he sees her, one of them is gonna die. Take her off the case.
Castle, did Beckett ever tell you how we met?
No.
I was working late one night and went down to archives to locate some old reports. And there she was, with a flashlight and a banker's box open on her lap, studying this unsolved. She was a patrol cop then. She wasn't even authorized to be down there. When I asked her what the hell she was doing, she told me this was her mother's case. And she found some things that didn't add up. Now, I couldn't have written her up right then.
Why didn't you?
Because I knew it wouldn't stop her. It was there in her eyes, man, and I thought, with this kid's tenacity and some training, I mean, she'd make a hell of a homicide.
That tenacity's gonna get her killed.
I cannot make Beckett stand down, Castle. I never could. And the way I figure the only one who can is you.